What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is the absolute final part to the every room is a different budget and different size challenge. I'm pretty much just trying to format a house, but as you can see, it was really, really hard because the rooms, I just kind of did the best that I could to like connect them any way that I could, and then like the back of it, as you can see, just ended up being completely flat, and I was like, how can I make this not a complete box? So I was kind of trying to play with it, and it really wasn't working. I don't really think it looks that good. I'm gonna be honest, I did not finish this build, but I am not gonna continue the build just because I cannot be bothered. Like, I absolutely cannot be bothered to finish it. I to to make the house look better, in my opinion, I definitely would have to redo the rooms completely, which would take away from the build. I'm sure that there are a lot of creative people out there who could find a better way to put this together, but that is not me. I I don't even know how long I spent trying to just do this like bare minimum. I decorated it like ever so slightly on the outside, but I was just not happy with it, like at all. I really did not like it, but I spent so much time and effort on it that I'm like, I'm gonna upload it anyways. And I did say that I was going to upload a final part. But I gave up on it after, I don't even know. I think I spent like maybe 2 days trying to figure out how I can make it look nicer, and I couldn't do it. So I was like, fuck it. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna leave it the way that it is. But you guys can all see how hard I failed on this. And if you guys had, better ideas or better ways to format the house, please let me know. I didn't upload it to the gallery because I don't like it, but if you want me to upload it, I will, and then maybe you can show me like what you come up with that's better. Again, I tried not to change any of the rooms that were already set up. I added, I think, like two connecting hallways. I had to delete some things just so that everything would connect. I do not like the color of the house. I changed it a lot. The color that it ends up being, I still don't like it. But I'm not gonna go back to fix it, like I said. Uh, so I know it kind of looks on the outside very like modern, which modern houses typically are very boxy, but they're not normally like as flat in the back as mine is. I tried, guys. I really did. I'm sorry. I did give up. I don't even think I decorated the back. I think I left like that little patio back there, and then I called it a day, and I was like, I'm done. I'm not even gonna do anything to it. But I tried. I really tried. Anyways, I like what I did with the front. I thought that little garden area right there was pretty cute. Um, I but I don't like anything else about it. So, whatever. I think it's nice though to go back and look to see, what my builds, or what I was doing with my builds is what I'm trying to say. Like, this is honestly the best way for me to learn, because there's so many times that I watch my builds and I think back and I'm like, wow, why did I do that? Or I could have put this there, could have put that there. This would have been so much better. I also did try to do this, but after doing it, I ended up not liking it. Don't know why, because when I'm looking back, I'm like, it doesn't look that bad. But then, I don't know. I didn't like it, and I'm pretty sure I ended up deleting it. Um, I think so, anyways. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. You'll see. We'll look together. It's a fun little surprise, you know? I was gonna like put everything up there and then make the whole top like green, but then I was like, no, I don't want to do this. As you can see, like I really had a hard time like figuring out what I was going to do. I don't know. I just couldn't. This whole build was a mess. I definitely think it would be easier if I could like pre-plan, as in not pre-plan, like if I could just have my shell already built and not have different sizes for the rooms, then this would have been much easier to do, because then the house wouldn't have to be so ugly on the outside. It really would just be that the inside would probably be a mess. um I don't know. I think the next thing I might try to do is maybe the every room is a different pack, since I do have every pack except I don't have Journey to Batatu. Is that how you say it? I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I didn't get that pack just because, in my opinion, really nobody wanted it, and they still gave it to us because who knows. But I didn't buy it, and I refused to buy it. Normally I buy literally everything, even if I'm not like a big fan of it, but I absolutely refused to buy that one because that to me just felt like a huge slap in the face. Anyways, has nothing to do with this. So so since I started adding the windows, I did have to go back in and start moving and adjusting and changing everything. But as you can see, I was so undecisive because everything to me just looked like a big block. And I don't remember if I keep those windows or not, but if I did, I should have put something on those shelves because that would have been nice. Plus I did like delete and move some stuff around, so it would have been nice to just like add a little bit of things here and there. So it's not like it really would have taken away from the original budget, but I don't know. Unless I delete the windows, then I guess it doesn't really matter. But I genuinely don't remember. So I was gonna say what is it? The kitchen? Maybe it was the kitchen. To me, the kitchen looks super modern, but then I feel like the living room kind of ruins it. But that's because I had such a little budget that I had to use like so much I don't want to say lower quality, but not as nice things, you know what I mean? I think the bathroom looks relatively nice, but then as well as like the bedroom is just a little bit too plain for my taste. I do know I thankfully get rid of the the painting that's there, because I do end up putting a window there, which is nice. And there wasn't too much else to decorate. I just had to decorate like the two halls that I connected, I believe. And then, which you're going to see me struggle, I think, unless it already happened and I just wasn't paying that much attention. But I could not, for the life of me, figure out what I was going to do about getting them up to the second floor. And it took me a while to realize that. Yeah, I don't think I did it yet, but it did take me a while to realize, like, hey, how are they supposed to get upstairs? There's no steps. So I ended up having no choice but to just do a ladder, because I couldn't, there was nowhere for me to fit stairs. I think you can see, I think this is where I'm looking around, or maybe not yet, because I know it was like, oh, let's not deal with it yet. Maybe that could have, that I don't know, probably was it. But for this, it would have been nice to add a whole bunch of greenery out there, because the yoga would have been nice. And I feel like this is always my go-to. It's always my go-to to do like an easel, a bunch of greenery, a yoga mat, and maybe like a meditation stool, just because I know, like, me, if it was me, I would love to be doing yoga outside, watching the sunrise. And if I'm going to paint, I would like to be outside, maybe get some inspiration. But, at the same time, if it's raining, who wants to be outside when it's raining? Or if it's a gloomy day, I don't know. But that was just my thought. And I feel like I do that in almost every build. That's probably my go-to for anything that's like outside, like a deck or something. Don't know why I put that little area there. Maybe it would have been beneficial to like maybe put like a little a chair and maybe a stand or an end table. Sorry. To put an end table out there, and then maybe put like a drink on it. That way maybe that little teeny tiny area on the other side, it could have just been a place to maybe eat or relax. But again, I'm not gonna go back and do that. So anyways, I think is this where I add the maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you see how much this took out of me? Like, oh man, did I still not add the ladder? When did I realize that I didn't do that? I don't know. Maybe I realized it sometime soon, or maybe I don't know. Maybe it's in the living room. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. Okay, it is there. You see, I didn't even realize that I placed it down. So it is there. And then, oh yeah, I wanted to make sure that there was a way to get outside, so I did change that up. But I do really actually enjoy the kitchen, and if I were to have a kitchen in real life, I actually would love to have this kitchen. I think it's really, really open. There's so much counter space there, and I really enjoy baking, so that's a big plus. I don't know if everybody's like me or if it's just me because I'm fucking lazy, but I am not a I'm gonna wash dishes as I go kind of person. I am a I'm gonna finish everything, use every dish in the world to get this done, and then I'll wash the dishes. Which, truth be told, definitely unnecessary because it gives me a lot more mess to clean up than than I need to. Because if I would have just washed as I went, it would be a lot less to wash at the end. Because I kind of hate that you do all this work, all this work to bake or to cook, and then at the end you're just like, oh man, should I eat or should I start cleaning up this mess? I don't know. But anyways, side note, completely over. So this is the end of the build. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I'm not gonna come back to fix it. Thanks guys, bye.